Good morning. I am here with Bach and Scout. They're chilling out here with me. We are going to be finishing up our Universal Yums and seeing what kind of treats we have from Scandinavia. So if you remember, we've gone through quite a few things already, but like I said, we're going to finish it off today, and we still have a little bit of information to learn out of our booklet. So it looks like we have a combination today of sweets and savories, sweet and salty. So I'm looking forward to that. I think what I'm going to start with today, though, again, is the one that I think is going to be my least favorite. And that is going to be strawberry flavored licorice. So I'm going to find the information on this one and see what we are dealing with here. So the very first sentence it says is, what does Scandinavia have to do with licorice? And it says there's actually a good reason behind it. They wanted something sweet. They like to have things more like honey than chocolate, or something more gummy than chocolate. So that is why we find lots of gummies and lots of non-chocolate flavored things in Scandinavia, even though we also already know that they do have some chocolate. We're going to go ahead and give this a try. Okay, so they come just in these little gummy pieces. So I'm going to give it a try. It's very chewy. It tastes like strawberry. It's actually pretty good. I'm surprised. It's very chewy though. Very good. I approve of this one. I wish that I could share this with all of you, because I know y'all would like that one. Okay, so off to a good start. That was the one I was the least worried about, because I'm not a big licorice fan. That wasn't bad at all, was it? All right, so now I think we're going to move on to something out of the Yum bag, which, if you remember, our Yum bag is like the little pieces of candy that they send us. So this one's called a Notcreme, which is a cookie dough praline. So there is a candy shop that is in Göteborg, one of the world's largest candy shops, in fact. They have over 4,000 unique candies. They have eucalyptus chews. They have Turkish pepper caramels. They have chocolate chip cookie dough candy, which is what we're going to try today, and all sorts of stuff. So we're going to try this and see what we think. It is a chocolate cookie dough praline. So it just looks like a little chocolate candy. It looks like those Lindor truffles that we can get here. So I'm going to take a bite and see what we think. Okay. So it's filled with good stuff on the inside. I have to say, it tastes exactly like cookie dough. So if you're a cookie dough lover, this would be the treat for you. It was good. I also like the color of the wrapper it came in. Good choice on that one. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna get to the trivia page so we can learn a few more facts. Okay. Over 4,000 Swedes have what? They have surgically implanted microchips. You're thinking, what in the world? You heard me. So I'm going to read this to you. Would you pay $180 to have the world at your fingertips? Swedish folks would, and they did. As of 2020, over 4,000 tech-savvy Swedes have paid for a $180 surgery to implant a personalized microchip into their thumbs. What does it do? Just about everything. They can unlock their doors, It acts as their train ticket. It shares their contact info. And Sweden strives to become the world's fastest non-cash country. Instead of a chip, or instead of a debit card, your chip will take its place. So that is very interesting about technology developing in Sweden. And so on to our next yummy treat. It looks like we have some chips here, and I need a little breakup from all that sweet that I've been having so far. So let me find these. All right, got them. Now these just look like something we'd find here. They're called snack chips, but the description says love or spices. This is a Danish spice cracker, so also known as pepper dudes. Today, it's a little bite of history, as they say. And if a Dane, so a Dane being Danish, if a Dane is single on their 25th birthday, their friends tie them up and coat them in cinnamon. And if they're still single when they're 30, they get doused in pepper. Those are just some interesting traditions that they do. And so this chip is a cracker chip that has cayenne, garlic, and paprika. We're going to check these out. Oh, they smell really good. They're interesting shape too. They're kind of like cupped little cracker pieces. I think Bach wants a bite. Those are pretty good. Definitely taste the paprika, but I like paprika. But that's a common thing I've figured out through this box. Lots of their salty things are spiced with paprika. So that must be a favorite there in Scandinavia. Okay. So in our very first Universal Yum video from Scandinavia, we had these little gummies that tasted like soda pop or Coca-Cola. There's another version of that gummy in here. It is a raspberry version. And so we are going to try these. So blueberries and raspberries are common there. They have lots of berry bushes. The most coveted, hey pups, my doggies, like I said, are in here with me. The most coveted berry is the raspberry. So that is why this is a famous treat. I'm just going to get one. My sweet tooth's starting to get a little out this morning. So here's our little gummy. You're pretty good. To me, these really don't taste like raspberry. To me, they taste more like bubble gum. So that's interesting. Bad, not my favorite. Okay, on to our next snack. We got a couple left in here. Oh, 3 left. One was hiding. I think the next one I'm going to do is this. This is called Marie Kicks. So let's find Marie Kicks in our booklet. These are a traditional biscuit. They are Danish. This was one of the most coveted crackers or biscuits, cookies by the Queen Margaret II, whose ancestries go back to the very first Vikings. That's cool. They have the family had a 92% approval rating among citizens, which is very high for a monarchy. Most Danish like to enjoy these with coffee or tea, and lots of times they will use these as the base layer and put the hazelnut cream that we had in our part 2 of this video, the cocoa nut cream, the hazelnut spread, they will put that on here and enjoy that as a snack. So there's something that maybe I'll have to give a try. All right, so I'm gonna open these up and see if I can just get one out of there. I think I'll be able to. Starting to get full eating all this stuff. Okay. There's actually quite a few. Oh, it broke, but that's okay. I'll need a little piece anyways. So it's just a little biscuit, little cookie biscuit. Exactly what I thought it was going to be. It is not sweet, but not salty. It very much is right in between. Some people would probably call it a cracker. Other people would probably call it a cookie. It really could go either way. Very good. All right, we only got 2 more. But first, let's do a little trivia real quick. It is common in Iceland for the roofs of their homes to be made of grass. This helps with keeping heat in during the winter and letting heat out during the summer times. It is green. It can get down to -22 degrees during the winter. So this was a way that they used to insulate their homes, having their roofs made of grass. So that is awesome. Okay. This next one we're going to try is called Chockskale Jergub Cola. So that was a tongue twister. There is no way I could say that over and over. So this is a milk chocolate with strawberry and caramel. It's kind of a weird mixture, but the description says, no nation celebrates midsummer, the traditional festival during the start of summer, quite like Sweden. During the festival, locals flock to the countryside covered in craft flower crowns, and they dance like frogs around ivory poles called the Midsommarstång. And in June, they celebrate also, and they do lots of things with a combination of strawberries, caramel, milk, chocolate. And so this is one that actually uses all 3 of those. So we're going to give this a try. I thought it was a big candy bar, but it's not. It's actually little pieces, and there's 3 of them inside. So something that I think is interesting, and it's the brand, but Scale, I believe, means skull, because the Coca-Cola gummies, the raspberry gummies, and now this have all been Scale or skull. And this one, you couldn't really tell in the gummies as well, but this one you can tell. They are in the shape of skulls. So that's interesting. But I'm going to go ahead and give this little thing a try. So you can see the caramel and strawberry inside. It's different. Not at all bad. Just different. The strawberry taste comes in at the end. It does make me need a drink though. Got my water. Whew. All right. So another interesting fact, Denmark is home to the oldest amusement park still in use. Also, Sweden has the world's largest model of a solar system. And this last one is one of the most interesting trivia things in this book. In Helsinki, Finland, the Burger King has a sauna inside. So in Finland, it is apparently super popular for everything from offices to businesses to food places to have a sauna. There is actually a sauna for one in or I'm sorry, I said that incorrectly. There is a sauna for every 3 citizens of Finland. So you can have it. They enjoy watching TV while they're in the sauna. They enjoy eating while they're in the sauna. It says anything to stay out of the cold. So there's an interesting fun fact for you. We are on our last treat. This has been a box full of all sorts of things. This is called Kim's Ostepops Original. And for America, this is the equivalent of what I believe is going to be Puff Cheetos. So it says they might look like ordinary cheese puffs, but with Nordic cheese, looks can be deceiving. So I guess these have different types of cheese in them that is not like normal. It's called brown cheese. It is a Icelandic and Finnish cheese, so Nordic in general. And it says they're surprisingly bold, and then afterwards, those are delightfully sweet taste. So we will have to try these out and see what we think. That's the last thing in the bag. Okay, so there you are. These are good. Pretty good to me. They do taste different than Cheetos. I would say they are more of a, I'm trying to think of the right, to me they actually taste more like Parmesan, but maybe after eating all the chocolate and other things in the box, my taste tester might be off a little bit. But they're very good. Kind of have a smoky flavor to them. That might be a better word for it. So we have gone through our box, our Universal Yums box. I've had a lot of fun learning about Scandinavia, some interesting topics, and getting to taste some of their things. There is all sorts of stuff that you can do. If you want to go to universalyums.com/tunes, you can listen to some music from Iceland. And so what I'm going to do is put the link down in the description box to this so that you can go and check out some more information about Scandinavia. And you can kind of take a look around the Universal Yum site and get to check that out, okay? So I hope y'all enjoyed this 3-part series where we went through our box. And I cannot wait until next month's box comes in so we can see what we got and where we are going. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.